Breaking news. As of about 9 o'clock, guys, Marjorie Taylor Greene, representative from my great state of Georgia, has announced that she will be resigning in January of 2026 from Congress, from the House of Representatives. This is a big shock. Declan and I were working tonight. I'd like to formally announce my Chief of Staff, Violet Campbell, and the great Declan Meyer here with me tonight. Thank you guys so much for being here. Declan and I, as I said, we were working. We were working on plans for the coalition going moving forward, and we kind of get this news brought onto us from Instagram, and we just knew we had to come um, to the box to let you guys all know what in the world is going on. I mean, do either one of you kind of want to start off? Like, I'm blown away from this, Declan, Violet.
Um, I mean, it's a shock, but the, I mean, what she's doing is only the is the only reasonable, I mean, choice because she's been outed by her own party and ostracized, and I mean, there's literally nothing else she really could have done. I feel like, and you know, I think her only options from here are probably to become an independent or write a book or but I think that whatever she's going to do, she's going to stir some trouble for the MAGA and Donald Trump. And I mean, that's pretty much all I can say right now. I'm in complete shock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I Declan.
Yeah. I don't remember what exactly me and Isaiah were talking about, but he tells me this, and for the past 30 minutes, we've just been saying, what the fuck, on call. Um, there's a lot of reasons why this could have happened. Um, I don't, my suspicion is that the reason that the Epstein files was that whole situation where that was the tipping point. It's going to be interesting to see how things play out now that a guaranteed vote in favor of the release that we saw this previous week, and if anything needs to be amended with that House resolution, and if anything needs more or wants to be seen through another House resolution, it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out without that guaranteed vote in favor of releasing the truth.
This article, MSN.com reporting says Green in a more than 10-minute video posted online explained her decision and said she's always, quote, been despised in Washington and just never fit in. I mean, this is mind-breaking stuff. I mean, as a young black man from Georgia, if you were to ask me how I felt about Marjorie Taylor Greene, probably even this morning when me and Violet were sitting in math class, I probably would have told you I am not a fan. Um, I, I literally, as Declan mentioned, we've been on the phone for probably over 2 hours. And when this news broke, I said, Deck, I gotta go. Like I gotta call my granddad. And I called my granddad and I said, Pops, like Marjorie Taylor Greene just resigned. And he goes, What? He goes, I've never been a fan of her. But as of recent, I've seen what she's done to support the women who have been in the Epstein files, and I've got to give her some credit for that. I mean, I just want to kind of touch on this briefly. In the United States, we often, and I don't think even this was a problem before Trump was elected, but now since Trump has been elected and has been a two-term president over the past decade, we have now been a nation of left and right. We have been a nation of Democrats and Republicans and the few moderates and independents. Um, it didn't always used to be that way. Um, I've got to remember his name. He's a good friend of AOC's. He's the representative from Tennessee. He's a Republican. I forget what district he represents. I'm actually a really big fan of him. He's a Republican. I heard him earlier today before I got on the phone with Declan say, you know, people are always on Nancy Pelosi. He was talking about PAC funding and people receiving money. He's like, all the conservatives are on Pelosi. She's not even in the top 10. Like we got to start holding other people accountable. And this sense of bipartisanship has been lost in the last decade. Um, we no longer are working together. We are working against each other. And this comes as a major shock because I am now thinking, you know, I've always had the bipartisanship mentality. But I'm genuinely concerned, as I have been for the past couple of years, that we are in a very dark place. Um, Washington is getting turned from the inside out. Um, Washington has always been a, you know, I want to be lightly with the words I use, corrupt place. But something is going on in the nation's capital, my friends, and it needs to be talked about. The three of us, and I think many of the other people and hopeful future members of the coalition want to get into politics. We want to be the next generation, usher in the next generation of leaders for this great country, and turn the page on old leadership. It needs to be talked about how we're going to get there and in what capacity. Do either one of you want to touch on anything else? I know I kind of drifted off a bit, but this is mind-boggling. I'm surprised I'm even able to get out a couple words.
I still can't speak. It's like it's uh, about a month ago, me and Isaiah had a conversation of people like say they remember where they were when 9/11 happened.
Yeah.
People remember when they were when where they were when someone got elected. When we were saying we're gonna remember where we were when Charlie Kirk got assassinated. But now I I'm starting to wonder if this is gonna be one of those kind of turning points where we're gonna go in 20 years and we're gonna say we remember where we were when Marjorie Taylor Greene stepped down.
And that's crazy to me. Like a couple months ago, we were talking about Biden stepping down. And now we're talking about, I mean, and we didn't even, I guess it's important to address it now, Declan. I knew we were going to address it tomorrow, but the coalition took a break from 12 takes and addressing our compatriots every week. We didn't even get the opportunity to talk about Nancy Pelosi stepping down at the end of her term. And that was something that we were going to discuss. And now we've essentially been given a platter to talk with our audience about Marjorie Taylor Greene stepping down. It feels like we're on a roller coaster right now, and it's so unpredictable of events falling left and right. Violet, anything else?
I mean, this is just, I feel like, a turning point in both parties. I mean, this is just going to cause a lot of, I think, stuff to happen, stuff to conspire. I feel like a lot of people are going to feel like they have, like, a lot of more opinions. I don't know. It just feels kind of crazy. I mean, it's just like, it's just one thing after another, it feels like.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess that'll do it, won't it? Thank you guys so much. We wanted to get this out to you guys as soon as possible. Again, mind-breaking stuff. Marjorie Taylor Greene stepping down from Congress. Thank you guys so much. We will be back with you guys this weekend. 12 Takes is coming back. Um, Tune in for that. And me and Violet, Miss Campbell have a surprise for you guys coming too. So be ready for that. Stay up to tune, stay up to update, know what's going on in your country. We love you guys. The Next Up Coalition. Peace out.